I bought this yard machine push mower for a couple bucks from a buddy because it does not run. I put some gas on the intake and it fired right up and then quit, so I know that the carburetor is not pulling fuel. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off, clean it out, and see if we can get this thing running. I'm using an electric impact driver. If you don't have one, just use a ratchet, no big deal. Ugh, plastic carburetors. It's gonna suck. Alright, so here's the carburetor. We're gonna go ahead and take these two bolts out and remove the bolt so we can get to our float and our needle and seat. Okay, I just got underneath there with a screwdriver to pry it up. And there's our bowl. This right here is our float, and we're gonna go ahead and disassemble all this stuff now. Alrighty, so we have our pin, our float right here, and we're gonna go ahead and test that in a couple minutes in a bowl of water to make sure that it actually floats, because if it's sinking and it has a hole in it, that just means the carburetor is filling up with fuel and it's not gonna run properly. And can't lose that. That's our needle right there, and that sits down in there onto that seat, and we're going to clean that out just in case there's any dirt in that little area right there causing the needle nut to seal. And then we're going to pop out our cartridge right here and make sure everything's clean. Alright you guys, so this was stuck in here like that, and essentially I took a small screwdriver, the one on the right, and I got it in between there and popped it up. It's kind of a pain because of this O-ring, but we got it out, and we've got to clean this thing out. This is our main jet right here, and this cannot be clogged, because if it is, there's one speck of dirt in there, no fuel is going to come out, your lawnmower is not going to run. So we've got to clean out all these ports, spray some carb cleaner or some brake clean, anything you got that will loosen that stuff up, an air compressor, clean it in some gas, get it looking brand new. Then we can clean out everything else, all the old gas, so we can put it back together and stick it back on the mower. Alright y'all, so we got the jet all cleared out. Spray some carb cleaner and it comes out of all the ports. So now let's go test our float. Alright, so I just have a bowl of water here, and I'm going to go ahead and take the float and put it in. And it should float perfectly, have no bubbles. Let's turn it over, make sure there's no holes on the other side, no cracks. Push it down, no bubbles. Floats right back up, so our float's in good shape. Alright, here's all the pieces disassembled. Everything's cleaned up pretty good. The problem was that this jet here was clogged. Initially, when I sprayed fuel down this port right here, nothing came out here. And so I took just a couple of the side bristles of this brass brush here and ran it in and out. Now I can kind of see daylight through there, and I sprayed carburetor cleaner into here and here, and we got spray coming out of here. So we know that the jet's free, and that means gas should flow through it. Our float's looking good. Clean the seat. Needle isn't damaged. And our bowl has no trash or debris in there. So let's go ahead and put it all back together and then stick it on the mower and start it up. Alright, so I put our cartridge back in. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and install the pin onto the float. And our needle is going to slide into this holder right here, so it's always connected to our float. And then our pin is going to sit right here on these two little forks, and the needle is going to sit right down there on the seat. All right, float's installed, just make sure that the needle comes up when the float comes up. And it does. Everything's free. Let's go ahead and put the bowl back on, and we're all done. So after cleaning out the carburetor, it runs great. I should be able to get about $75 to $100 for it on Facebook Marketplace, and I only paid around $12.50. If you like videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Drop a comment and say what you want to see me flip next, and thanks for watching.